Hi to all succulent lovers, welcome to Life.Greenery, and today I want to talk about the lighting requirements of your succulents. Succulents are sun-worshipping plants, so they do need a great intensity of light in order for them to thrive. So the best lighting condition for succulents is actually direct morning sun for at least 4 to 5 hours. You can look behind me, those succulents on the left, they receive direct morning sun. For the succulents on my right side, as you can see, they did not receive the direct morning sun because the sun path has moved and they just received bright indirect light all day long. Now, bright indirect light is a very subjective term because a lot of people do not know how to define bright indirect light, because when you say indirect, how indirect it should be, near to the direct sun or further away or putting them indoor, any place, because all those places can be defined as indirect light. So we need to have a clearer guide to define bright indirect light. Now, the rule of thumb for me to define bright indirect light is actually looking at the sky. Look at the area of the sky that your succulents are looking at. Now look, for example, if these guys, imagine that we are these guys and we look up to the sky, how big the area of the sky that they can see. So the wider, the bigger area of the sky that they can look at, it is good enough for them. And later I will show you using the phone apps, the light meter in the phone apps, to detect the light intensity for the plants, because when you look at the light with your naked eyes, it's not a very systematic way to define and tell other people whether they receive the amount of light or not. But if you are using a light meter, it can tell you better. It is free, and why not you just go around and play with it. So that will help you to understand the lighting condition of your house if you cannot judge how much light that your succulents are getting. So download the light meter apps in your phone and just you're good to go. Play around with it. So the best lighting condition for your succulents is actually direct morning sun and evening sun for at least 4 to 5 hours. Try to avoid the afternoon sun because the afternoon sun is too hot. Of course, there are a lot of varieties that can be put to full sun area where they receive the light from the morning until sunset. For that, I'm not going to talk about it. So later I will show you using my light meter apps on my phone and suggest to you what is the right readings for your succulents if you decide to put them indoor in your office. They can be put in those places, but provided that they receive the right amount of light that they require to do photosynthesis. They need light to do the job. So if you do not provide them with enough light and you water them, they are not going to consume the water in the soil and they would eventually cause root rot or stem rots. These are the succulents that receive direct morning sun from 8 o'clock in the morning until 11 o'clock in the morning. That's how vibrant the color is. If you receive the strong light, the reading would be about 7,000 foot candle. However, today it's not that sunny, that's why I got the reading about 5,000 foot candle only. So it should be 7,000 average for direct morning sun. Let me show you those succulents that receive filtered light condition. These are the succulents that receive bright filtered light for all day long until 3 p.m. in the afternoon. In other words, they receive the sunlight covered by the black net. So what is the reading would be? Like this Echeveria peacockii, it receives filtered light all day long. Another way of judging your light is look at the area of the sky that your plants are looking at. For example, the best judgment would be, do they receive lighting like this? This would be the best sky for them to see. The light meter is actually about 2,000 foot candle. Let's look at these Echeverias. Have you wondered what is the light meter reading for them? Let's look. They're receiving about 1,500 foot candle, and that's how they look like. And these as well. These are the succulents that are sitting at the place where it receives bright indirect light only. Mainly are Haworthias. The reading is about 400 to 500 foot candle. When I just reported my succulents, I'll put them in this bright indirect light area because they need to stabilize before I put them out in the direct sun. However, all these Echeveria types, they will not thrive in this area. So if your reading is about 500 to 600 foot candle, your Echeveria will look like this. The leaves are open up because it does not get enough light for its condition. If you put them in a place where they receive only 500 or 600 foot candle, that's how they will become for those Echeverias. It goes flat. So it is not advisable to put at a place for less than 500 foot candle. If you decide to put your succulents indoor, make sure they can see this wide area. I do put my succulents indoor, which is near to the window. However, I only put those belongs to Haworthias family because other succulents type do not like this place. Let's look at the sky area that they can see. It is blocked by the houses in front, and that's the only sky area that they are able to see. So clearly that they receive very little light. So let's recap. Succulents need direct morning sun or evening sun for them to thrive and get the good color out of them, because the sun will bring stress to them, and when they are stressed, they put up more anthocyanin and they will get the color. However, if you decide to put your succulents indoor, you have to know the limit, the lower limit of the light intensity for your plants to grow. If your indoor lighting condition can reach about 1,008 to 2,000 foot candle, that means you can put your succulents indoor. If the reading in the light meter shows that it is less than 1,000 in your indoor area, I would not recommend you put your plants there because they will eventually die or they get etiolated. However, if you are growing Haworthias, they can tolerate at 500 foot candles. That's only applicable to Haworthias because they do not require direct sun to thrive. And for most Echeverias, sedum, pachyphytum, Graptophyllum, all of them need direct sun. So just remember, there are two ways for you to define bright indirect light. The first is look at the sky area that your succulents are looking at. The wider, the better. Second, you can use the light meter apps in your phone. Have fun with the light meter and play with it around your house and test your lighting conditions, or study the sky area that your succulents are looking at. The wider, the better. So guys, if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe for the future videos. And that's all. Bye!